Katrina. This is getting crazy. Hi, everyone. I gotta talk. Everybody's talking about Trump talking about Arnold Palmer's private parts. What person talks about somebody's private parts? Really. In the beginning, when Trump was in the bus, he talked about grabbing by the pussy. Now it's Arnold Palmer's private parts. God, I was around when JFK was president, and he would never mention that. Either would LBJ, and I couldn't even stand Nixon, but he would never bring up some man's private parts, let alone talking about pussy. What has this election come to with trying to grasp votes besides pussies and man's private parts? This is crazy. My first summer in college, I worked at Arnold Palmer's golf um, manufacturing company. I worked on a machine where all I saw was golf balls for 8 hours each day. I don't think I was going to last. I last probably a month because later on in the summer it would be 130 degrees in there. But here I would go home, go to bed, and all I dreamt was of Arnold Palmer's golf balls going around in a circle day in and day out. I had to quit that job. That wasn't worth it. But anyway, so let's bypass that and let's talk about his photo op of bringing in Trumpers for a fake photo op at McDonald's. What president? I couldn't even see Obama with an apron on doing that in maybe a more sophisticated kitchen than McDonald's, but because Trump couldn't stand that Ms. Harris didn't put McDonald's on her resume when she was going as a prosecutor. Come on. So that just ate literally or physically ate Trump up, where he had to do this photo op the other day and have Trumpers come up to the window like they were buying McDonald's. Rocket scientists. Come on. You, this is what I have to say about that. My husband, when he was in college, his first job was working in McDonald's. Okay, he was like Einstein, but he lacked common sense. So his first day, when somebody came in and said, I don't want onions on my hamburgers, he would blow them off. And the manager caught him blowing onions off the hamburgers and fired him. The man was not good at working at McDonald's, but later on, he had a top secret clearance with the government working at NASA and Northrop Grumman and making a six-figure income. But he wasn't good at McDonald's. Lord, you know, I'm just looking at this presidency and the squirrely crap that's going on lately. This is um, unbelievable. I've never seen stuff like that. Um, and Trump talks about very sick, demented, evil people on the left that are horrible, and we have enemies from within. And Democrats and liberals and independents are the most nicest, peaceful individuals in the country. This man, look, you can see he's trying to divide us up. The conservative right is really violent and bullying and threatening. It's horrible. Like, geez, Do we need to go back to the medieval times and start pulling out swords and fighting each other? It's crazy. It's like he he wants us to do that. I mean, he's talking about killing us. He's seriously talking about the National Guard or a military killing anybody that doesn't agree with him. How can you agree with an insane sadist individual? Seriously, how can one even vote for somebody like that? This is insane, people. I'm sorry. Uh, Maybe I'm not sorry, but I've just, in all my life, I've never seen the crazies come out like this. And when I watch Miss Harris in interviews or at rallies and all that, I mean, she's sane, calm, and rational and peaceful, and everybody's so loving, and everyone's together. And today, I saw her talking about, um, sorry about, uh, Trump saying he gets love letters from Mr. Kim and his relationship to Mr. Putin, and of course we know that if Trump were president, he'd throw Zelensky under the bus and let Putin take Ukraine. How can how can you do that? Because we work all together in NATO and our allies. We protect each other. If you throw Zelensky in Ukraine under the bus, what's to stop an ex KGB guy going into Poland? He was already 30 some years ago in Estonia. I mean, to attack further other countries. I mean, let's give it to Zelensky and United States and Britain and France and other countries helping Ukraine in this war with a KGB guy who that country isn't even a democracy. That's only on paper, folks. It's a dictatorship. This is crazy. This last week, it's like surreal. Like who in the hell does these things or says this crazy stuff? It's crazy. I mean, really, when you go to the polls and vote, this is your choice. Do you vote for the sadist, insane individual whose buddy is Lecter Hannibal and Putin and Mr. Kim and the CCP? Or do you vote for another individual that has, I will say it, has her shit together, okay? You got to look at the two. And who's more into taking care of the American people, where the other one is only thinking of filling his pockets and the rich and the elite? I mean, seriously, this week's been wacko, folks. I hope that you watched some of this stuff. It's just become ridiculous. Have some peace in your life. Vote, vote by your heart. Say some prayers. We're in a spiritual war right now. We're in a big fight to save this country and our democracy. And we can do this peacefully by voting.